Hello, my friends. Welcome to night 53. That's right, 53 of Fun with Cheese. It just keeps getting better every day with cheddar. Well, not cheddar today, but it's been a busy day. We did our greenhouse sale today, and before, like 54 days ago, we had a greenhouse that was just planted, sitting there. And today I don't have the words to describe what it looks like having 2 blocks of cars lined up to purchase things on a social distancing type setup at your greenhouse, and people waiting 12 in front and 22 cars behind to buy baskets for Mother's Day. You're an incredible community, and we were sold out by 10:30. Yeah, our greenhouse pretty much looked like the Grinch in a Who's house on Christmas Eve when it was done here at 2:30. We shut the doors, we closed it down. We're not doing a sale on Monday. It's just done. What's in there is going to help decorate the windowsills of Stony River in Marshfield, and help those residents have some beauty out their windows, and something we did last year. And my elves in my greenhouse, Jody, Tracy, and Diane, wanted to carry on the tradition, so that's what we have left. My shout outs to all of you who helped with that, who supported us and things like that. Shout outs to the Wingert family who are having a family Zoom. It's their Friday night wing ding. I got to join them in a Zoom meeting and talk some cheese, go figure, answer some questions, and it's really cool. They got an awesome family gathering on Fridays, and that's really neat. They got people from all over the country meeting up. So, that being said, I brought some friends along, and I know I introduced you to a couple of friends here a while ago. This is thing 1 and thing 2, and I wanted to do some math with you tonight. And I know it's Mother's Day weekend and we're supposed to be concentrating on Mom, but I want you to count the ways that you can love Mom. In this package we have aseptic packaging, which goes way back to episode 1, where we package this cheese inside of a plastic bag, vacuum seal the heck out of it, and then place it in this plastic bag here, where it's going to sit in airlock in a refrigerated area for months or years, depending on what that is. On this block right here, you'll see that there's a label, and you'll see that this is block number 36. It came out of factory 551551, which means that it came from Maple Grove Cheese in Milladore. Cheesemaker's name is Al Grunke, and this is cheese that is destined for a dairy drive in the upcoming weeks. We want to thank him for his help in procuring this cheese, because this is a real treat to have this and cheese from every dairy factory that's out there, for them helping us out. I can't tell you how awesome that is. It also tells you on here that this cheese contains milk. Its weight was 43 pounds, 43.08 pounds. It is a Colby Monterey Jack mix, which we've covered. It was made 4/22/20 and VAT D for that day. This guy here has a similar box, but I wanted to show you in here. This one is mozzarella cheese, and it's going to find its way into our dairy drive with some recipes for pizza and or lasagna. Pretty good stuff. So let's do some things. So we have cheese in a 40-pound block. So cheese is sold by the 40-pound block in the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and cheese gets sold by the block. There are 54 blocks to a pallet. I'm going to be showing you what a pallet looks like on Monday. It's going to be pretty awesome. It'll be an afternoon show. 54 blocks to a pallet, 22 pallets to a truckload. Pretty awesome stuff. Now, when they take this block, you're not going to buy something like this. This goes back to Dave Gent, who then invented the process of individually packaging into smaller pieces. So at Nasonville, this guy gets cut into 40 pieces in the halves, and then here, and then 6 blocks down. Okay, and so then that's how you get your squares. Now others, like Lynn and Maple Grove, cut theirs on the length. So you have an 8-inch chunk that is 2 inches by 2 inches, and you get 40 pieces out of it like that. Now, if you bought Velveeta, or you can buy cheese in bulk, you can get it in 5-pound loaf, which would mean a 5-pound loaf would yield, if we cut it in half like this, and then we cut it 4 ways down, that would get us 8 5-pound loaves. 8 times 5 is 40. Beautiful stuff. Now, if we're going to make shredded cheese and you did not have the grater, another purchaser would buy this and they put it into their grating machine and take a 40-pound block, and they have this huge massive drum that grates the cheese and then puts it into a bin where they then coat it with a starch to keep it from caking and packing up like your home shredded stuff would do if you left it in the fridge for too long. And then they put it into a bag by weight and then sell it to you that way. So that's the shredded cheese. Other ways they do it, they'll put cubes, which we brought out our other cuber there, and they'll make small cubes and they'll make packages like that for you as well. The 40-pound block is a beautiful thing. And knowing how this stuff is aged and stacked, they stack it in a certain pattern on the pallet so that way airflow can get in there and the cheese cools and is cooled at 36 degrees and is held in that temperature until it is taken out. When the cheese then is taken out at 3 months for mild, 6 months for medium, a year for sharp, if it's not taken out, it then becomes, and the pattern just continues and continues and continues. Other cheeses that are put in 40-pound blocks only have a short shelf life, up to 6 months, like feta. If it's aged up to 6 months, after that it starts to get an off flavor, and so it has to be served as a fresh cheese, sliced off the block, made into 1-pound pieces, and then sent to yourself. Or it gets crumbled, and they'll put it into a machine that breaks it into pieces and then packages it into 8-ounce cups and sends it out that way. Measurement is huge in cheese, and those of you who think that you're never going to use math again are sorely mistaken, especially when it comes to cheese. So, this guy here, oh, by the way, I wanted to show you as well, all these cheeses are not just packaged in just cardboard. Every one of these cheeses is packaged with a piece of masonite plywood around it that helps protect the block from damage. And as I pull this guy out, he's kind of heavy. After all, he's 43.08 pounds. You can see that this little block here, piece of wood comes off. This is the golden ticket right here, Kojak. Beautiful thing. We shred it, put it on our grilled cheese, but that board there is something that helps protect that cheese and allow it to stack and not crush down on itself, and it's used there. Paper industry as well. Very valued by the cheese industry because we need cardboard to package it, label it, the printing companies that put their label on here, and this is something proudly from Wisconsin. So, that is my lesson for you tonight on fun with cheese. Respect the 40-pound block. Love the 40-pound block. When you see a truck pulling a semi-trailer that's refrigerated, it's going to have 22 pallets of cheese on it. Destined for your homes, destined for your grocery store, destined for your belly. So, this is Milk Step into Immortality, and there's lots of math behind it. You guys stay classy, and we'll see you tomorrow night for episode 54.